between town and school departments with that of the citizens and good friends of Chelmsford. This $3.1 million project that includes this new synthetic field at the stadium and the amazing new field and track complex that is almost complete behind the McCarthy Middle School will still be just a dream if it had not been for the extraordinary efforts and contributions of so many people like you. In order to move this project forward, we asked you to do the impossible. In less than half a year, we asked you to contribute over $500,000, $500,000 in private money, or this project was dead in the water. Most thought it was impossible, but through the efforts, the like that even the most seasoned Chelmsford fundraisers had ever seen, you did it. Your donations, be it at $10, $100, or thousands of dollars, whether it's a straight donation, or for a comedy night, or for a golf, or for a raffle, or even for a brick with your name on it behind the end zone, we not only hit our target, but we exceeded our target. It is my... Yes. What's your side on that? It is my pleasure to share with you the total amount of money raised to date. And of course we have it in a big check. That total is $501,021. Thank you so much to all of you. Now you know a project of this magnitude is not done in isolation, that it takes many people, both seen and unseen. There's no way that we could thank everyone involved, as it would be halftime by the time we were done. However, as there are in many projects, there are people who have contributed above and beyond their time and their efforts. I'd like to take a few minutes just to recognize those folks. Behind me here, we have members of the Synthetic Recreational Fields Committee, also known as the Turf Committee. We have George Dixon from the Board of Selectmen and Chairman of the Turf Committee. George was the heart and soul of the committee. Next we have Nick Silvia from the School Committee and Vice Chairman of the Turf Committee, also known as the Foreman. We have our own town manager, Paul Cohen, who is hands-on with this project right from its inception. Our athletic director, Scott Monroe, who's provided his professional expertise. Also on the committee, we have our school business manager, Kathy McWilliams, Al Thomas from the school committee, Janet Askenberg of the Board of Selectmen, but she was on the school committee beforehand. We have Chairman of the Board of Selectmen, Matt Hanson, on the committee. An honorary member, we have our secret weapon, Anne-Marie Fiore. And last but not least, we have Sal Lapoli, who spearheaded this tremendous fundraising effort. We have a few more folks to thank. We'd like to recognize Gary Persichetti, our DPW director, who has been the backbone of any project in Chelmsford for the last 15 years. And also Kathleen Canavan, our facilities director. We would like to thank the following public groups for their support. From the Board of Selectmen, we'd like to thank, along with Chairman Matt Hanson, George Dixon, and Janet Askenberg, Pat Wojcik and Jim Lane, they're down in the end zone. From the school committee, along with Nick DeSilvio and Al Thomas, we have Chairman Mike Rigney, Evelyn Thorne, and Barbara Scar. From the Community Preservation Committee, Chairman Bob Morse, Evan Belansky, Chris Garahan, David Hedison, Colleen Stansfield, Linda Prescott, Rebecca Markey, and again Jim Lane. We'd also like to thank the members of the Finance Committee, Chair Patrice Garvin, Patrick Kamara, Sasha Bonica, Roy Tribal, Sheila Burchett, Stratton Kakis, Tom Gilroy, and former member Mary Franz. We would also like to thank all of our town meeting representatives, hopefully all 162 of you are here, for belief in our project and voting for it. Our booster organization for Chelmsford High School has been a tremendous partner in this run. President Jim Young has been absolutely fantastic, and we appreciate his efforts and his board members' efforts. We appreciate the generosity of the youth groups, Chelmsford Pop Warner, Chelmsford Youth Lacrosse, Chelmsford Youth Soccer, Chelmsford Youth Wrestling, Chelmsford Youth Field Hockey. Thank you so much for your contribution. We would like to recognize Chelmsford High School Principal Charlie Caleri, and for his ongoing contributions, former Principal George Simonian, for whom the stadium is named. We would like to thank Jack Peters, former school community member, who's watching us on TV right now, who was instrumental in the building of this stadium. Would also like to recognize in attendance Tom Cato and longtime trainer Micah Kanamakis. Would also like to thank Firefighters Union, led by Ryan Houle and his executive board, the Patrol Officers Union, led by Tony Bellissimo and the executive board, and the Police Superiors Union, led by Todd Ahern. We have a special thank you also for Brian Melissi. He's one of the principals of Whitman and Bingham Associates, the engineering firm on this project. We appreciate his professionalism, his personal care, and his personal time. A thank you to Joseph Barboza, who's the president of Green Acres Landscape and Construction. He's done a wonderful job laying the turf for us. Shut up! We'd like to thank Andrew Leonard of Leonard and Associates. He's the landscape architect of the project. And last but not least, we have several individual members of the community that we would like to recognize. Mr. Bernie Gillette, Mark Dion, former athletic director Jack Fletcher, we know Jack probably wishes he had his old job back. Tom Peterson, who's up in the booth from Chelmsford Telemedia, he was everywhere during this project. We'd like to thank Angie Toronto and Christine Silvia, who was everywhere anytime there was work to be done. Last but not least is Mr. Bobby Brown. He's the co-owner of Wade Guy Fiber Optics. He donated much of the equipment and time, and we greatly appreciate his efforts. Folks, give everybody a big round of applause. Folks, and lastly, this is our ceremonial open. However, please note that football is the last fall team to play on this field this season. Boys soccer, girls field hockey have already played. Also, Pop Warner and youth soccer will be on this field tomorrow. That is something that was unthinkable this time last year. It's unbelievable what an imagination, coordination, and passion could do in a year's time. Once again, on behalf of the Synthetic Recreational Fields Committee, we humbly thank you.
Thank you to Dr. Tiano. Please introduce head coach Brian Aylward, the Tewksbury Memorial High School football team.
And welcome once again to George Simonian Alumni Stadium, where we start the 2013 football season. Tonight, the Chelmsford Lions are going to battle the Redmen from Tewksbury High School in the 77th renewal of this battle, which started back in 1936. The Lions enjoying a 44-27 advantage in this series, but tonight they're in for a real test. I'd like to welcome in my usual partner, longtime friend, Howie Neal, and we've got Rob Rousseau, Ronna Berman, and we're just Ann Rousseau as well. Right. We've added a body this year to the booth. Right. And Howie, Tewksbury's good.
Yes, they are, Bruce. They are very good. I took the opportunity to watch them play against Reading in the playoff game last December, and they looked good in that game. Reading beat them by a big score, but Tewksbury was very talented, and they have a lot of those people coming back. Johnny Elwood, their quarterback, is excellent. Kevin Dick at wide receiver, number 5, will be calling his name a lot. And their running back by the name of Eddie Matovu is an excellent running back, number 1, and we'll see a lot of him tonight as well.
Coached by Brian Aylward. He's in his 17th season, and Rob, he has his son as a quarterback, and he is just an excellent football player.
Yeah, they had a chance to look at him over the last couple of years, and this summer, and every summer there's a passing league, and actually Tewksbury was the winner, of the overall winner of the passing league this summer. And we're thinking that Coach Aylward's actually going to highlight him, and we'll see him run around a lot and throw the ball a lot.
The Star Spangled Banner. As hard as the football team in preseason, and we commend them for their efforts. The captains will be coming to midfield. Recently dedicated George Simonian Alumni Stadium. Frank Tiano, superintendent of schools, doing an excellent job. Pre-game ceremony. And we're just about set for football. This is a very different type of football season. We'll try to explain this as we go along, Howie.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting season, Bruce. We won't be seeing a lot of our traditional opponents, and there's even a break in the schedule.
And some of them twice.
And some of them twice,
That's right. The Chelmsford captains for this year are number 20, Charlie Kalenda, number 45, Todd Dowry, number 42, Jeff Dioria, and number 17, Devin Lecken. The Tewksbury captains, number 10, Johnny Aylward, number 5, Kevin Dick, number 1, Eddie Matuvo, and number 79, Alex Hamilton. And they come to the middle of the field. We'll let the referee explain. I think George Dixon, chairman or a selectman from Chelmsford, former football player, is going to toss the coin. So as they meet, we'll take a break and let the referee explain what's going on.
Mr. Referee, this is Mr. Elwood.
Captain, good luck this evening.
Mr. Montalvo.
Captain, good luck this evening.
Mr. Hamilton.
Captain, good luck.
And Mr. Dick.
Captain, good luck.
Good luck.
Chelmsford captains. Captain Dioria, Captain Dowry, Captain Letkin, Captain Kalenda, and we have Captain Chris. Fellow officials, Mr. Cologne will be the umpire. Mr. Hooton, the back judge. He'll also have the play clock. With 10 seconds to go, he'll raise his hand. 5 seconds, he'll drop it. Comes down to crunch time, gentlemen. I'm also going to be yelling 10 and 5, so you'll know how much time you have in which to snap the ball. Mr. Annan will have the official time kept on the field. Any questions pertaining to time, kindly direct them to Mr. Annan. And Mr. Cirillo will have the chains on the Tewksbury side. Gentlemen, we know football is a game of emotion. Do us a favor this evening. Keep that emotion to your side of the ball. Don't get us involved with that aspect of the game. Otherwise, guys, have some fun. Here's the coin that's going to be used. Mr. George Dixon will throw it in the air. You're going to call it captain when it's in the air. Mr. Dixon? Call it. Call the tail. It is a head, gentlemen. Chelmsford, it's your choice. You want the ball. Okay, Tewksbury, what goal you like to defend? Would you put your back over there, please? Chelmsford, receiving, Tewksbury.
That was Mr. Bobby O'Reel, one of the best officials in the Merrimack Valley area, the referee for tonight in the white hat. He's done a lot of Chelmsford games, and he's well respected up and down the Merrimack Valley. Rob, what does Chelmsford have to do to win tonight?
I think a kind of an untested defense has to stop them in some big plays. They have to contain the quarterback, Johnny Aylward. Offensively, I think we have to be consistent. We have to put some drives together, and we need to score. We have to come away with points.
And Howie, Tewksbury brings back some real strong veterans, very polished unit. They'll be a challenge.
Yes, they will, Bruce. They look very polished in pregame. Elwood throws the ball well. He has a number of receivers to pick from. Kevin Dick he's got good height on him, and our cornerbacks are going to be challenged because we're not the biggest in the corner category. So they'll try to take advantage of that. And they also have some misdirection. They have a little trickery, a hook and ladder pass that we may see. They like to run a sweep. They like to run straight at you with power. And they will have some play action with Aylward with the possibility of him running. So anything that Tewksbury has, the Lions have to be ready for. And as Bobby said, when the Lions have the ball, they got to finish off their drives. They don't want to turn the ball over on downs and come away empty-handed.
Mitchell Mescal is the kicker for Tewksbury. I wouldn't be surprised right away. You need to watch out for trick plays in an onside kick situation. Right. You have to be careful with Tewksbury all the time.
Nick Philippon is back deep, number 13, and number 42, Jeff Dioria is back deep.
Philippon on the near side, Dioria on the far side. We're about ready to start the 2013 football season at George Simonian Stadium. And what a beautiful sight this is to look out there and see this turf, and what a magnificent venue.
This is going to be a great facility for many years.
Mescal kicks it,
short.
And it's short, and it's going to be Dioria. He's going to try to come back up the middle, and he's tackled almost immediately, but the Lions will get fairly decent field position at about the 26-yard line.
Yes, it is. Maybe 27.
Yep. The Lions are led by junior quarterback Jack Campsmith, who got some training last year when he relieved Bobby Sullivan after he was injured. The featured running back is Jeff Dioria, 19 touchdowns a year ago, 970 yards, and he's looking to duplicate that effort again.
Yeah, Jack Campsmith is a very talented young quarterback with a lot of experience based on last year. He still has some rough edges to smooth out, but he is a very good athlete and he makes plays, sometimes a little unorthodox, but the plays are made. And he had some quality people to work with him. See Lecken trading from one side to the other there at tight end.
And we have a whistle right away, and
probably
something is up.
A timeout, I think, was called.
Lions took timeout right away?
Yeah.
They did. The up back, the blocking back is number 47, Joey Rosano.
30-second timeout charge for Chelmsford.
So the Lions get 5 of them. They've taken their first one. We are 6 seconds into the game, and they have a timeout.
Coach Rich didn't like what he saw on the Tewksbury defense when Beckett shifted.
Let's give you the offensive starting line for the Lions.
Offensive starting line at center, Owen McNamara, number 59. The 2 guards, one number 53, Jake Giappa, and number 79, Jack Hansberry. The 2 tackles, Jake Murphy, number 76, Jonathan Moore, number 77, and as I mentioned, Devin Lecken at number 17, the tight end.
All right, here we go. I think we're going to snap it this time. And we do. Back to pass, down the sideline, looking for his receiver, and that's Colicchio, and he caught it.
Yes, he did.
And he's in bounds at the 50.
Yeah, came right out through the fade, and he reached over Kevin Dick's shoulder and made the catch. He did a nice job. Mike Colicchio did a nice job looking back and bringing that ball in and catching it in bounds.
23-yard pickup for the first down for the Lions. Their first play, very successful play. Interesting, coming into this game, the Lions had 1 receiver from last year who had caught passes, and that was Lecken. So they're a brand new receiver set for this particular season. So a good timeout, I would say.
Yes.
This is the up back, Rosario, and he gets nothing. Hit right at the 50.
Yeah.
And he is stuffed, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up to make that stop, number 44 for Tewksbury. And that was John Saunders who made the stop.
He gets the defense. He makes the defensive calls. He takes the calls the secondary from the sideline.
Lions bring in a 3 receiver set, Dowry, Andre, and Colicchio, on a 2nd and 10 situation, right at the 50-yard line. Andre's at the bottom of the screen. Colicchio is at the top of the screen. Dowry is now the blocking back. And Lecken comes to the right side of the end of the line. And we have another timeout? I think so. Yep, we have a second timeout. Nice.
Yeah, they went.
30-second timeout charge for Chelmsford.
It's typical first game strategy, maybe to see what defense is doing against our offensive sets, and then calling the timeout. As Bruce mentioned, we have 5.5. It's a far cry from the 3. And
there is Bruce Rich and Mr. Colicchio, Matt Colicchio right there on the sideline. Mike, I'm sorry, not Matt. Mike is the holder on extra points, field goals. We promised both Howie and I to do a better job on his name this year.
Yeah.
Lecken remains on the sideline this time.
Tewksbury's secondary is playing man for man.
Fake, rush, dump, and it's caught, and that's Dowry close to the first down.
He reached, got the first down. He reached forward with the ball.
Nice job by Jack Campsmith to avoid the...
oh, no, they're not going to give it to him.
It's about a yard short. They're going to call it at the 41. It's a pickup of 9. So it's a 3rd down now and a yard.
Campsmith did a nice job of avoiding the rush of the defensive end.
Here comes Devin Lecken, senior captain, in with the play, giving it to Jack Campsmith.
Here's a replay. Well, this is the tail end of it.
All right, big 3rd down call here by the Lions.
It's Campsmith on the replay there.
he may keep it this time himself, and he does, and he fights ahead, and I think he has the first down. Real close.
Yeah, he does.
The official's not giving him a very good spot here. He is going to.
Oh no,
he is going to be short, and that was not a good spot at all. And it's just shy of the 40-yard line. They need, I think, to get to the 40-yard line. So Cam Smith picks up about a half a yard. And they're going to look for him. Thought they might be looking for a measurement, but they're not. Cam Smith may be doing the same thing again. So big play field position-wise, even early in this football game. Pretty much similar formation. Tewksbury's bunched. Cam Smith ahead. This time he has the first down. He's going to get the spot.
Job.
Yeah. Good offensive surge that time. Rob, it's early, but the Lions have done some good things.
Yes, we're seeing a matchup. Our receivers, especially Colicchio, one-on-one. Dowry, also a very accomplished receiver. They really come into their own this summer in that passing league I talked about earlier. And I think you'll see a lot going to Mr. Colicchio tonight.
Okay, the second first down of the first quarter. The Lions now have it just inside the 40 at the 39. Couple of big passing plays. Colicchio is now at the bottom, covered by Kevin Dick. He was an all-conference player last year. Devin Lecken, and we've got flags.
What are the flags on both sides? Motion. Somebody moved on that thing.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 this time. So the first penalty of the season
on the offense, 5-yard penalty
against the Lions.
Go first down.
And this is what we talked about earlier in the game, in the evening. Sustaining drives, not making mistakes, and keeping possession of the football, so important in this game.
All right, this is a nice drive the Lions have put together.
Yeah, so far, except, one little mistake there. Good surge in the first down play on 4th and 1. But we really have to minimize the mistakes tonight.
Now we have flags again, and
somebody is coming, set, and moving. That's a
substitution infractions on the offense, 5-yard penalty.
So now it's 1st and 20. So that's 2 mistakes in a row, and those are mistakes that can come back to bite you. Let's see if the Lions can overcome them. Substitution infraction means you break the huddle and then you bring a player in off the sideline, and that's something you just can't do.
Right, absolutely.
All right, we hopefully will get a snap here. It's been a little bit of a stutter step for a moment. Dioria back of Rosano. It's to Dioria. He breaks through a big hole. He has the 40. He has the 35. He has the 30 and the first down all the way to the 25-yard line. A pickup of 25 yards by Jeff Dioria.
Nice play there. Nice blocking up front with the GT that they ran, the 47 GT. It's a counter play. Start right, cut back to the left with a tackle pulling and trapping. If we see a replay, we might see, I think it may have been John Morse as the right tackle. Number 76, or 79 for the guard, sorry.
Right.
He does a nice job on the trap. He already does a nice job breaking some arm tackles, and a big first down there.
Got him in bunches on that play, and he ran through, as Howie said, a couple of arm tackles for the 3rd first down. The drive that started on the 27-yard line has now gone to the 26. This is a down and out. This is Colicchio. It is incomplete.
Interference.
And
boy,
that. He bumped him when the ball was in the air.
Yeah, definitely, and he wasn't looking back either.
No. Close call.
Jake Hansberry on number 79 on that trap on the G2.
Well, we got to get some of those calls too. You have to play well. You have to not make mistakes, and you have to maybe get a couple of good calls. Here's
the replay, and you get a good look. Kevin Dick is right with him, but he's not looking back for the ball until after he made contact.
He flattened him. Pretty obvious, I thought, but what do I know? It's a 2nd and 10 for the Lions now. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to play, as you can see on the screen. Lions trying to convert a first down here.
Zone coverage.
Cam Smith rolls, got protection, fires, looking end zone. It's, incomplete. Almost pulled
Almost
in.
caught by Colicchio.
Colicchio again.
Yeah.
Laying out for that one.
Laying out is right. One of Jack Camsmith's things he can work on there is when he's throwing on the run, trying to hit a moving receiver, he needs to throw it at the receiver and not try to lead him, because it's a natural tendency for the ball to sail, and that's why Colicchio had to lay out for it. Had Jack thrown it at Colicchio, he probably could have made the reception, but Jack will learn that.
The Lions have one of the finest field goal kickers in Eastern Massachusetts football in Charlie Calenda, but this may be even a touch beyond Charlie right now. So the Lions, I think, need to pick up a first down here. 3rd down, out of the pistol. Cam Smith fires, looking for a screen. They set it up.
Oh, well done.
It's
excellent
yardage. He's going to score.
Yes, it's Philippon.
Nick Philippon for the touchdown. A 26-yard screen pass touchdown for the Lions that run the board, the first score of the season. Rob, take it away.
Yeah, excellent.
The key to that screen was a defender. If you see the replay in a few minutes, number 77, Johnny Morris, absolutely leveled the Tewksbury kid. It was a textbook perfect screen.
It was perfect. John Morris, 77. We'll be calling his name a lot this season, I believe. He's a real experienced kid, and he does a lot of good things for the Lions.
The Lions going for 2, and the ball never gets snapped.
There's a procedure penalty on the Lions.
Yeah, this has got to be procedure. Everybody but the center.
5-yard penalty.
5 yards, so now they'll kick it, I think.
Yep.
Just going to give Charlie a little bit further distance to
I don't think Owen got the message. No. Everybody but Owen got the message.
They were looking to steal 2 points there. Charlie Calenda last year, folks, kicked 29. I believe it's 29. Where's my scoring chart here?
Great view of the field with the crowd in the background here. You can see the Lions home crowd is filled in nicely.
He had 29 extra points last year out of the hold of Mike Colicchio. And he is a left-footed kicker. He is a senior. He's been kicking since he was a freshman. Ball is blocked. Got to get on that. And
face mask.
Everything about this was perfect in this drive, except when they got to that execution of the extra point, and it's no good. The Lions, with 5:26, come back up the field with a 6-0 lead on the opening drive of the football game.
Right. Nice 73-yard drive, and we'll be going to break with the Lions up 6-0. We'll be back for the kickoff shortly.
Packers. Viking. Packers. Viking. Viking.
Red state, blue state, vegan.
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown. Downtown.
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities, our families,
United.
Even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
All right, the Lions are kicking off with Calenda. Motu is the deep man, but he's not going to get it at the 20. And let's pick up that number. Oh, a nice tackle. A nice hit there by the Lions.
Yes, good tackle by number 36, I believe it was.
That was number 27 for Tewksbury that had the football. And that was, let's get my Tewksbury.
Who was it, Kenny? Kenny Toussaint on the tackle, I believe, number 36.
Dominic Rosato with the football. Here comes Tewksbury to the line of scrimmage. Johnny Aylward is their quarterback. All-conference quarterback, excellent season last year. Coach's son. Handoff on the outside, and the Lions are there to stop it. Short gain, about 3 yards. And that was Matovo. Matovo picked up, we'll give him 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Nice defensive job by the Lions
nice job,
end on this side.
Number 9, Palermo on the tackle, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Stayed home. Number
nice job
11,
on the jet sweep. Number 11 is Argy Makarusta.
We'll let Rob pronounce that one. Quick toss to the outside. This screen, it's good yardage. Lions missed the tackle, and Kevin Dick picks up first down yardage out to the almost to the 40. Let's see where they marked this. 42-yard line.
Yes.
So a quick hitter. The connection. 41 catches last year for Kevin Dick. 7 of them for touchdowns.
Showed good speed after the reception, too.
Yes, he did. First down for Tewksbury at the 42-yard line. Aylward is 1 for 1. In the I formation, they hand it to the up back, and he has good blocking and good running room to the outside. Being chased and taken out of bounds.
Jimmy Sullivan.
Yeah, James Sullivan. He is a 5'9". He's listed at only 135 pounds on the program, and he showed excellent speed to the outside.
Yes, he did.
He took the ball down to the 37-yard line. Tewksbury moving it in big chunks here. Aylward keeps it himself and blasts ahead. Good pickup. Picked up about 8 on that play, I would say.
Yes, he did.
Number 10, Johnny Aylward.
And Lions tackle. There's Coach Aylward talking to his son. We had a situation like that a few years ago in Chelmsford with the Riches and his sons playing quarterback. 2nd and about a yard now. Tewksbury on the 28-yard line. Matovu is the up back.
Tailback.
Tailback, yes. Yes.
Toss.
He has it. He's got blocking. He turns the corner, and he is going to take it in for the touchdown.
I believe he stepped out of bounds at about the 6.
Yeah, they're going to mark him out. Boy, Tewksbury's making this look easy. Matovo, a senior running back, just picked up some big chunks of yardage there, taking it down to the 6-yard line. Here's the replay on it.
Yeah, toss, couple of good blocks there, 44 and number 9.
Boy, our left side got wiped out on that play.
Yes.
Handoff straight ahead, hit, and scored. Touchdown. Yep, touchdown, Tewksbury. And they've answered extremely fast. That was number 3. That was Sullivan.
Yeah.
For the touchdown.
6-play drive, 79 yards.
And that they looked like a well-oiled machine, Rob, on that particular drive.
Last week, and that's one of the things I think you benefit from when you've had kids playing for 2 or 3 years together. This is a well-oiled machine. They've gone to the Super Bowl in their division twice in the last 2 years, and they're just keeping it rolling.
Mitchell Meskel in to attempt to give Tewksbury the lead. They're 1 player down, so they may need to take a timeout here. Yeah, and they're going to. The holder is for Tewksbury number 27, Dominic Rosato.
Kicker's number 6.
Yep, that's Mitchell. Meskel, rather, Mitchell Meskel. And the ball is down, the kick is up, and it's blocked. So we've got a tie game, but we have a flag, I think, too. So let's see what the flag is.
We got offside on Chelmsford. Penalize half the distance.
Now they're going to go for 2, but it's half the distance. So the 3rd penalty of the football game, I believe. Runner, is that correct? And it goes against the Lions again. And it's going to give a good team another crack at it. Howie Neal, Rob Rousseau, Ronna Berman, and Ann Rousseau trying to collectively put this game together.
Looks like they may run the toss this way. No?
Going the other way
Going
with it.
the other way.
Yep.
No.
And he should be stopped.
He is.
And he is. They didn't get it.
No.
Excellent job out there. That's Dowry for one. And I didn't see any, I couldn't get another name, but I know Dowry was there. 6-6 football game, 3-12. First quarter. Both teams, as advertised, can move the ball. Oh, yeah, might be a question of which defense figures this out.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll answer that after we go to break.
Talking to your kids about finishing school isn't easy, just necessary. Go to boostup.org for materials that can help.
Mitchell Miskell is kicking to either Andre or Dioria. He didn't kick it very deep the last time.
No.
So they've moved up accordingly. They're standing at about the 15-yard line. And it might be just that he wants to get field, just kick it up in the air and not give Chelmsford a good return. It's the same type of kick. And it bounces backward, and the Lions, I think, covered it.
Yep.
Dioria covered the ball
Right
at the 29-yard line.
Right.
Some of those upbacks have to be alert that maybe they're going to have to make a catch here.
Sure. Absolutely. It's right on the 30.
Okay, 1st and 10 Lions on the 30-yard line. Exciting first quarter of action.
Yeah, we've seen some good catches and excellent runs. Nice blocking.
Cam Smith comes back into the huddle as quarterback. You can see Colicchio, number 3, Lecken 17, Dioria the tailback. Inside handoff, and again stacked up.
They ran a solid. They ran their 30 dive, and see a couple of linemen downfield.
Joey Rosano, the ball carrier, and that has just nothing there for Joey. There's nothing he can do. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
I'd like to perhaps like to see Jack check out of that play if he could.
Yeah.
You know, but early in the season may not.
That's a couple of times now where their defensive line has handled our offensive line. So it's something that we'll have to keep a watch on. Tewksbury has good size. That's something that they haven't always had.
No, you're right.
Dioria fights ahead across the 30 to the 33. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now for the Lions.
Yeah, that's the play that Jeff got the big first down on.
Right.
Lions looking at 3rd and 7.
We're coming here to the 2-minute mark at the first quarter.
I think we'll see Cam Smith on a little rollout type of play.
He has Colicchio at the bottom of the screen, and I think that's Andre at the top of the screen. He's going to get rushed. He's throwing for Colicchio, and it's just over his head, just over his fingertips, covered by Kevin Dick.
Yep,
it's going to be a 4th down.
Yep, 4th down.
Yep.
Looking for Dowry to come in to punt, but yeah, here they come.
So it's a punting situation for the Lions, and Rob Tewksbury seems to have made a little bit of an adjustment.
Yeah, the middle of their defense, on the line especially, is real tough. Here we have that replay. It's a post corner route, influence the middle of the field, go out to the flag. Just well defended. It's thrown just slightly too high.
Yeah, well defended there by Kevin.
Dowry to kick it back deep for Tewksbury. Let's get his number. Good snap. And a nice high kick by
27.
Dowry. That's it is 27 to the outside, and he is reined in very nicely.
Yep. Dowry,
number 32.
Rosano. I think Rosano made the tackle. Joey Rosano. 47.
Okay, Tewksbury will start it at the 39 this time. 1st and 10. They've stopped the Lions on their second possession. Let's see if the Lions can make some adjustments and stop them. Louis Hughes, one of the Lions on that tackle as well. It's a toss to Matavo outside. Steps across the line of scrimmage nicely. Picks up good chunk of yardage, about 9 yards, to the 41-yard line. I mean, to the 49-yard line.
See the defense. Defense is more grabbing. They're not really making good tackles. They're reaching for the ball carrier.
Matavo is a combination with some excellent speed. Also 6'1", 200 pounds. He's got some strength.
He does. He shows some nice running ability. Good cutback ability.
He's on the wing this time to the right. Aylward steps, looks, fires, looking for Dick, and it's just over his fingertips.
Well thrown ball, just out of his fingertips.
He was double covered that time, but he still almost reeled it in.
Yeah,
Dowry was there.
He was in the he was in an open area. Dowry couldn't quite get over.
That's a great call with a third and a very, very short yardage. Why not take a shot? They have great faith in their ability to pick up a yard here. Aylward's got a good arm, as you can see. They hand it straight ahead and just getting the first down. Nice tackle and nice stopping there. Number 11 for the Lions. And that's Augustine. Rob, help us.
Augustine
Makarutsa. Makarutsa made the stop, but not until Tewksbury had taken it across midfield to the 48. 1st and 10 in the last 30 seconds of the first quarter. Aylward by himself.
Jet sweep.
Matavo in motion, and they have a flag.
Had Aylward on a play action keep.
This is probably going to go against the offense.
Dead ball, false start on the offense.
And the first penalty against the white team. So 1st and 15, and I think the quarter may run out before we snap it again. And they're in no hurry. They are going to let the quarter run out. I'll ask both of you, Rob first, your impressions of the first quarter.
I think after watching Tewksbury scrimmage last week, it's about what I expected. They're a very polished team. They play well together. They're a big team compared to some other Tewksbury teams. I thought after preseason with Chelmsford that we would need a little bit more polish. I know we can score. I know our defense is a little bit young and it's going to have to come along. It's about what I expected. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a tight game.
Yeah, Bruce, I think I concur with what Rob says. Tewksbury looks very polished, well drilled. They don't seem to be making any mistakes except this last false start. The Lions, on the other hand, the defense has been a little tentative, but we'll continue this after the break.
Packers. Viking. Packers. Viking. Viking.
Red state, blue state, vegan.
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown. Downtown.
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities,
Live.
our families,
United.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
RBIs and 36 homers. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it deep back into the stands.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
15 for Tewksbury. Aylward with the football. And Lions stopped that one pretty well.
Yeah,
did he drop the football?
I think he bobbled the snap. I think it was going to be a handoff to Matovo on a sweep, but he bobbled the handoff and made a quick recovery, picked up a few yards.
Right. It's going to be 2nd and 12. The ball is at the 40, just at the 50-yard line. I saw the same thing, Howard. It looked like he juggled the snap.
Yeah. As I was saying, the Lions defense seems to be just a little tentative. As Barbara said, they are young, and they'll come along. They're making some good adjustments here.
They're blitzing on this play, and Tewksbury picks it up, and there aren't many Lions left, and that's a first down. Excellent run.
Number 3 on the run. Is that James Sullivan again? Yes, it is.
Sullivan is a junior running back, and he's picking up excellent yardage. He takes the ball from the 50 down to the 33-yard line. Gain of about 17. Just underway, second quarter. Howie Neal, Rob Russo from Alumni Stadium in Chelmsford.
Sullivan showed some good patience on that, waited for his blockers to open up a running lane for him.
Handoff Matavo, and he picks up big yardage too, up the middle of the field. And they're running through the Lions defensively. Picking up another first down here to the 21-yard line, so it's about 13 more.
It looks the Lions defense is a little bit undersized from the looks of it compared to the Tewksbury offensive line.
It does. The Lions front on defenses does not seem to have a great deal of size. And Tewksbury does. Toss. Sullivan tries to get the corner, and nice job out
nice
there
tackle.
that time.
Number 32, I believe.
And for the Lions,
Yes,
number 32 happens to be Louis Hughes.
Yeah, excellent play by Louis there.
Pick up a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, nice short tackle there. That wasn't a reach tackle. That was a good shoulder tackle.
Lions have an opportunity now. A gain of 2, yes. Thank you, Rona. So it's 2nd and 8. Aylward bounces outside. Gets not much at all. And bumped out of bounds at about the 19-yard line.
Aylward holds the ball.
And it's going to be now a 3rd and 7 for Tewksbury.
I think that was Louis Hughes again.
Yeah. They've had more success, a little bit more success running right. Passing situation possibly now for Aylward. The last 6 meetings between these two teams have been split 3-3. Each team winning 3 of those games. The last one was 2011. The Lions won. Aylward rolls it. Looks. Fires. And it's, boy, that was...
that could have been picked off.
That could have been picked off. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think Todd Dowry was looking for the receiver, and had he looked, I think the ball may have been, he may have been off to the races.
That was thrown into the hinterlands, and if you had a replay, you could see Todd had a beat on that ball.
Yeah, he was. Aylward was looking for Kevin Dick dragging across the middle, and Todd Dowry saw Kevin Dick coming, and so he
leveled him.
Leveled him, and
4th down. Aylward in the pistol, drops back, looks, rolls to the right, he fires, and it's caught, and they're going to give him the catch and the first down.
Kept 1 foot in, nice catch.
Wow, we ran right to the sticks, Rob, and pulled that thing in.
Yeah, excellent catch by Kevin.
That was a good catch. I'd like to see in replay. I could have sworn I saw him kind of double catch it on his way out of bounds.
Oh, really?
But it was a good catch if it was truly a catch, and first down.
Yeah, excellent play. Down to the 10.
So it's first and they still have the stick, so I guess it's not 1st and goal. It's
right on.
Very close.
Very close.
Mataba walks into the end zone. Sullivan.
Yes.
Sullivan, touchdown, 10-yard run. Tewksbury goes on top. By a score of 12-6 now. That was a crucial fourth down pickup by Tewksbury.
Yes, it was. That was an excellent throw and catch, Elwood to Dick.
Yeah, that combination has worked wonders for Tewksbury.
61-yard drive with 13 plays.
It's interesting that in our new playoff system, Tewksbury is a Division III school, and I can't see anything but success for Tewksbury in Division III when playoff time rolls around after the 7th game of the season.
Mm-hmm. The level of competition they're going to face during the regular season is going to be a big plus.
Mitchell Meskel on to attempt the extra point. The kick is blocked again. And no good, and that may be that's a big break for the Lions.
Yes, it is. You know, he hasn't shown a good leg yet, so our kickoff team needs to move up and give Dowry a chance to get the ball on the run.
You know, I think, Howie, in retrospect, they missed the first extra point. They were picking up chunks of yardage. I'm surprised they didn't go for 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have thought that's probably what they should have done there. But we're going to take a break. We'll talk about it when we come back.
All right, guys, we got to be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're going to run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm going to run around in circles, flatten my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, big kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up.
To play 60!
If your school doesn't have a program, be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
All right, we're back. Tewksbury has just scored on a 10-yard run by James Sullivan.
Coach Rich has moved them up, but they're up to the 20 now.
Yeah.
I think they could even creep up. I think they could creep up.
I agree.
Or at least catch it on the run. We got Andre and Dioria back deep.
Meskel has not shown that he can kick it very far. Watch the onside kick.
Oh, there's a better one.
Now he kicks this one deep, but Andre has it at the 15 to the outside on the right and comes back to about the 24-yard line. That time he actually hit the ball fairly well.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He hit it much better that time.
Not any wind to speak of at all. The flags are limp on the in the end zone. The Lions now are going to get it 1st and 10, but they're back to the 24-yard line. And as Rob just said, it's a time when they really need to take 7 minutes off the clock.
This is their deepest start.
Yeah.
Of the game. 3rd possession.
Cam Smith, Dowry.
Got the solid.
Yeah, he's got the I formation. And he hands it to Dioria, and he comes through to the 25-yard line. That's a gain maybe of 2 on the play. And it's 2nd and 8.
Ball's carried by number 77, Jonathan Morse.
I thought Dioria had a chance maybe almost to pop that one, but just kind of stumbled coming through the hole. Tewksbury has good quickness both offensively and defensively.
They're reacting very well to the flow of the play, and it's good pursuit.
Cam Smith back, fires, looks, double coverage and caught.
There was interference there.
Interference that time.
Yep.
Colicchio again. He pulls it in. There was a flag on the play. Let's see what this one is.
It's interference on Kevin Dick.
Against Tewksbury. Those two have had a battle tonight, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
They've all been he's been covering them very tight. And,
defensive pass interference, spot foul, automatic 1st down.
So that gives the Lions a nice pickup to the 36-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10. Colicchio comes to the bottom of the screen. Thomas Stolke is in the slot. They fire it up to Colicchio again, and this time it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Dick.
Yeah. They're still trying to, they've got him set up for a comeback.
Yes.
Comeback type of move, either to the sideline or a break or a post.
These two guys are talking to each other to come back up the field. It seems as if Dick has him one-on-one for the night.
Yes.
And you're right. I think he could plant, come back, and he'd be open. 2nd and 10.
Now, you haven't seen him throw the comeback bench pass that he threw last year to Van Gelder quite a bit.
Tewksbury gives a little bit more of a cushion this time. It's out, incomplete. That was one that they threw a lot to last year as well, that particular pass.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Rob, you surprised the Lions throwing it quite as much?
I'm not too surprised. I mean, we have some good receivers, and Colicchio is probably going to be one of the best receivers in the league. Jack has a good arm. He actually throws well in the run usually. We've had some great screens during preseason, and they work pretty well. Just didn't click on that play.
Andre with the catch and doesn't get the first down, but it's close.
Going to be close. Coach Rich, I think he'll go for it.
He's going to be at the 45. They need to get to the 46. It's going to be 4th and a yard, maybe even less than a yard. And they're going to go for it.
They're bringing in Del Driscoll. They'll have a solid 2 tight ends.
Yep. Maybe the full house backfield. Here come Dowry and Rosano.
Yeah, they'll have the solid stack eye. No, they're not in the stack eye. They're in the double wing.
Quarterback sneak possibly again.
Little motion here.
Oh, good timeout. We may have had a timeout. And I think maybe a good thing, because that would have been close, though. Tewksbury took a timeout, I think.
We have a full timeout. Charge to Chelmsford.
Chelmsford, full timeout.
Okay, and that's their third?
Their 3rd timeout of the night, but that's okay. We've got 2 left. Jack Kempsmith's been banged up in preseason. He got hurt in one of the scrimmages, and he's been out a few days. I know he's not at 100%. He's close to it, but not at 100. Rob, what are they going to do here?
I like one of 2 things. Coach Ritz could employ his long count, nobody move, try to draw Tewksbury off. I think you might see, if he tries that, I might see a little spin to that. But I like the quarterback sneak. I don't think they can stop us for a hard yard.
Right. For a minute, I thought that the way Dowry was lined up on this left wing, I thought he was going to go in motion, make it look like a jet sweep, but then have Jacks keep it for the quarterback sneak.
There is Bruce Rich on the sideline. Eli Chimbakis with his back to us, the offensive line coach.
Well, Eli wants a good surge out of the line on this play.
Yeah, this is critical. They need to keep this drive alive.
Right. Coach Rich doesn't want to turn the ball over to Tewksbury. Tewksbury has been moving it pretty well.
Especially not at the 45-yard line.
Exactly.
So now they have the full house backfield in the eye. And I still think it's Kempsmith. Nope, it's Dioria. And he does not get there.
Yeah.
They tried to go wide, and he just didn't get there. Excellent defensive play by Tewksbury's number 44, and that's John Saunders.
Excellent play, good penetration. Dioria tried to bounce it to the outside to no avail.
That's a play where the offensive lineman just must execute and create some type of hole, but sometimes the defense is a little better.
That's right.
So they take over at the 44, 1st and 10 with 6:08. Second quarter. Tewksbury may go for a lot of yards on this play right now. Wouldn't be surprised. No, they hand it off inside and running very hard. Number 3, that's Sullivan.
Yeah, they lined up in the power ride. They're just going to run at the Lions. I think they have They have a little more up front than the Lions defense right now.
Yeah, I think they sense that they really have control of this game right now.
Yeah, they started on the Lions 44. They have just under 6 minutes left. They have plenty of time to score and run out the clock for halftime.
2nd and 3. Otavo, first down. And he blasts ahead and easily picks up the first down. He takes it to the 32-yard line. Lion tackle that time, number 54, and that happens to be Matt Daly.
Lions have added a little more beef up front there. They just brought in Nick Costa, number 50.
Salapoli on the sideline exhorting his defensive players. They come to this side in the sweep. And coming up across with a good head of steam
is Sullivan again.
Yeah.
And their co-captain, number 79, Alex Hamilton, did a nice job leading through on that buck sweep.
On the tackle, number 24, Jack.
So it's a 9-yard gain on first. Well, that's maybe a 10-yard gain. And let's see, here it is again. Sullivan runs bigger than it says on the program.
Yeah, it said 135.
Yeah, that's got to be a
misprint. Got to be a typo. Maybe it's 185.
Maybe, because boy, he sure doesn't look 135 at all. No, it's 195. I think that's what it says. Yeah, now we've got it.
195. That's a little bit more like it.
And it is the first down, so we picked up 10 yards. They have it at the 22. And they march on. Otavo hit. Tries to get out and doesn't. And an excellent defensive job by the Lions that time.
Number 9?
Yes. And
Palermo?
Alex Palermo. Yep.
Tackle made by number 9, Alex Palermo.
Loss of 2. They really need a stop here in this drive. This is before halftime. They would give them some momentum. This would be a game-changing moment, I think, for the Lions if they could stop them. Aylward, under center this time. Otavo, Sullivan.
Keep an eye on Dick out here.
Yeah. They're going to toss to him, and it's going to be overthrown.
Yeah, this quick screen.
Pass intended for number 5, Kevin Dick, is incomplete.
They had success with that play in the first quarter.
Right. Good call by my partner that time. Bob, this is a big defensive play for the Lions now. Next 2.
It was something positive before the end of the half. A turnover or to stop them here. We could get the ball. Chelmsford has an excellent 2-minute offense.
First step, obviously, is we need to come up defensively. And the kids are playing their hearts out. They're really trying. They're not just sitting back. Thought I heard a whistle, but maybe I didn't. Straight ahead, pretty good yardage here on 4th down now.
4th and about 4 now.
Yeah, this is going to be to the 19, 18-yard line, 18-yard line. 4th and about 6. Here's the replay on that last one.
Straight ahead, power.
Lecken, one of the people, and 24, also one of the people.
Jackie Gillett.
Yep. 4th down. This is a important play. They roll. He rolls. He looks. He fires, and it's no good. It's incomplete.
Almost intercepted. Nice play by Mike Russo.
Mike Russo there to apply the hit, and very slow to get up.
Yeah, number 44, the intended receiver.
That
John Saunders is the intended receiver. Mike Russo timed it perfectly, and
that made Dad happy.
Yeah.
So nice, and Mom too.
Can't leave her out. I forgot.
Little high five
we've got the whole family here this year. All right, the Lions have done what we had hoped they could do. They've stopped them. They have the ball on the 18-yard line, and 3 minutes to go. That's bonus time. Timeout. Lions have taken timeout. Peoria took the... Okay, that's their fourth timeout, I think.
Yes, it is. Yep, it's four.
Okay.
Well, the Lions defense tightened up on that series. Did a nice job. Good pass coverage. And
I thought they hit better.
They hit better. Yep.
Yes.
They're getting their reads a little better and reacting and tackling better.
And obviously, Rob and Howie, you don't want to give the ball back to Tewksbury in this quarter.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, you have to keep it away from you. You want a ground game. I mean, passing's okay, but you want to get those passes that you can complete. You want to march some yards off. I mean, sure, you can score on a big pass, but you got to keep the ball away, eat the clock.
Right, eat the clock, move the chains, eat up some time.
The Lions were able to avoid that short field situation there.
Yeah.
Cam Smith is in the pistol this time. And he is going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up pretty good yardage coming to the outside. So that's a new wrinkle, his first real carry of the season. And he picked up
to 25.
Yeah, 7 yards on that play.
Yeah.
Going to be second down. They're in their 2-minute offense right now. 2nd and 3. Cam Smith again in the pistol with Lecken back there beside him. Or is that Rosano? Yeah, it's Rosano. Looking for the screen.
Good block.
Toss out, complete, get out of bounds.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yep.
That's Andre. Yep.
Andre on the catch.
So the Lions have shown some spark here.
And that was the first comeback or bench type of route, sideline route. And he was open.
A pickup of about 9 on that play for the Lions.
I think Cam Smith throws better on the run than he does where he's just setting up.
Doesn't seem to be a pocket passer at this time
not
anyway.
Yet. Not yet. He sees the field better when he's moving. And nice pass there, good catch.
And a nice job by Andre to get out of bounds.
Yes.
Knowing the situation. Cam Smith again. Lions are strong to the right. They look for Lecken this time. Cam Smith's going to keep it.
Oh, go out of bounds.
And maybe should have gone out of bounds. Pickup of short yardage.
Yeah.
72-79 for Tewksbury. 72 is Ethan Eoli, and 79 is their captain, Alex Hamilton. And the Lions take a timeout. Their 5th.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Thank you, Rob. So it's going to be a second down.
2 minutes.
2nd and 9 now for the Lions.
You're off a little bit.
Howie's giving Mike O'Keefe a little business because he was off by 2 seconds. Cam Smith keeps it, cuts ahead, gets yardage, close to first down.
Yeah, very nice.
Go ahead.
About 8 yards, I believe, Bruce.
First down stops the clock. He's a little bit shy, though. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Lions. They have it now out to the 42-yard line. Cam Smith has done a nice job making decisions in this drive. Lions take timeout. Their 5th.
This should be the last timeout.
Timeout. Tewksbury might have taken timeout. Chelmsford.
That is their last
Okay.
timeout for the first half.
What's that? Ronna just updated. Jack Cam Smith is 5 for 10 in the passing department, 75 yards. He's acquitting himself well. He's a junior, remember. He'll play some more football for the Lions.
Yeah.
And the defense, again, is a young defense. So we'll see a lot of these defensive people next year. Bigger, stronger, quicker.
Yeah.
I know I've eaten at the Russo's. They feed people well.
Are you bigger, faster, stronger?
No, I'm just bigger. All right, it is a third down now and about 2 for the Lions.
Coach Rich may have given him 2 plays in a row here.
Camp Smith sees an opening. He's short. And they're going to mark him. It's going to be 4th down, and it's going to be about that he maybe lost a yard. Yeah. And the Lions, I'd milk the clock here right now. I would not be in a hurry.
Take a penalty, then punt?
Yeah, either that or take it down and then run your play. But I wouldn't be in a hurry. And we've got flags, procedure. Yeah. Now I'd punt it. So
offside on the offense.
Lions can make another mistake here.
And the punt team is coming on.
And the punt team, yep. Good decision. Maybe if you can go in only 1 score down to an opponent that certainly has great firepower. And back deep to catch Todd Dowry's punt. His first one was a good one.
Number 27, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And that's Dominic Rosado.
Yep. Dowry will kick this one from about the 25. Good snap. And he gets a nice high kick, backing Rosado up. And now they need to wrap him. He fumbles it, and the Lions get it.
All right.
Oh, we've got a break now with 26 seconds to go. We've got a couple of chances now. Who made the hit on that? I didn't see. Russo was there. Was he one of the people? Maybe we can see a replay and find out who made that hit. But the first turnover of the game goes Chelmsford's way.
Yes, it does.
They're going to get it at, the 42?
42.
Here's the replay. Let's see who makes that tackle.
A nice punt by Todd here. High, get plenty of time for the coverage to get down there. A couple of missed tackles here.
Early.
Yeah, early.
And then, boom, someone coming up right now.
24, maybe? Was it Gillette?
Camp Smith get out of bounds. Did he get out of bounds?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Okay. Camp Smith rolling out and picking up.
Jackie Gillette. Gilliott made the hit for the fumble, I believe.
Pickup of 3 for Jack. We have 18 seconds to go. Jack is favoring that ankle just a little bit right now. Lions have maybe 2 plays here, and I know that Jack is sore. That leg is bothering him, bothered him all preseason, but he's a gamer, good athlete. Got 2 shots, I think, here with no timeouts. So you've got to go sideline here. Andre at the bottom, looking that way. Rolls, fires, sets up, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Got 1 play left, or maybe 2.
Who was the intended receiver there? I didn't see a maroon jersey in the area.
I did not either. No, it was almost as if it's kind of a throwaway that almost turned into a disaster.
Yeah, yes.
Let's find out. Is there anybody there?
The dash play sets up, and he overthrew.
Overthrew. It's Colicchio.
Is it Colicchio?
Yeah. So the Lions have possibly 2 plays left here. But this one almost has to go sideline and deep. Dick covering Colicchio, 1-on-1.
Tom Stolke in the slot, number 2.
Looking, steps up, fires it deep, looking for Colicchio, just overthrown. And a scoreboard clock says 4.6 seconds. So they may do the same thing.
Yeah, 4th down.
screen no good here, Rob, because they're Tewksbury's playing deep, right? It's just not going to be a good.
Yeah.
Set a couple guys deep, not let anything in the end zone. A screen might get you an athlete in open field, but he's got a lot of field to run before he makes a touchdown.
You got Aylward. Aylward's in the game as the deep safety.
This will be the last play of the first half. Tewksbury shows blitz. Cam Smith again flushed out of the pocket, and he's taken down. That will end the first half, but it's a 12-6 game, and it could have been worse, I think.
Yes. Ball's carried by number 8, Jack Cam Smith.
Rob, the Lions are still in this thing, and did a good job in that last defensive series.
Yeah, away with the stop that we needed to, and a punt was very favorable for us, so we had another shot. Chumps could move the ball, and that's what's going to have to happen in the second half. They need to move it consistently. Our defense, again, I think is young this year, and if Tewksbury decides to line up with 3 backs and power it could be a long night for us. So
could be.
Offense needs to score.
Yeah. I was impressed, though, with the defense. I thought they adjusted well as the game went on and tightened up, made some better tackles. They weren't reaching and grabbing for the running back. Sullivan is a good back, ran very well, ran hard. And Aylward has thrown a couple of nice balls. Jack Camsmith has thrown a couple of nice balls. We haven't seen to establish our own running game yet.
No, that's what's been missing, I think, if anything. Okay, we're going to pause for halftime. We'll be back with the second half kickoff. The Chelmsford High School band will perform. I don't think we'll be able to bring you that performance tonight, but stay with us. Second half kickoff in about 20 minutes. matter with Dowry?
That was Dowry.
That was Dowry.
But
the Lions have just kicked it off, and we had a new kicker for the Lions, Todd Dowry, and maybe because they wanted to kick it on the ground, Howie.
Maybe. I was looking for Calenda to kick deep.
Yeah,
but
I was too. I thought maybe the deeper the field, the better, and I hope there's nothing wrong with Charlie. Charlie's coming on the field now. He's going to play defense.
Okay. Well, that was maybe a little strategy.
Yeah.
Well,
it actually worked out not too badly.
No.
The ball is at the 34-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Tewksbury opening play. Third quarter. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Ann Russo live from Simonian Stadium. It's a handoff, and it is coming back and lots of yards. Tackled by number 9 of the Lions.
Nice job. It's Palermo again.
Palermo again. He's starting to assert himself.
Alex
out
has
there.
done a nice job out there tonight from his safety, a corner spot, pardon me.
Sullivan the ball carrier, and he lost pretty good yardage, about 7-8 yards.
There was a little collision in the backfield with Aylward and Sullivan. I don't know if, obviously there was some mix-up on who was going where.
I know you and Rob were talking at halftime and thought that Tewksbury might come out and try to really smash the ball at the Lions in this opening drive of the third quarter. Looked like maybe that's what they were trying to do. But it backfired. Now it's a rush on
Aylward,
and he's looking for places, and he doesn't get much.
Right, back to the 30-yard line.
And a nice tackle there, number 50 for the Lions. And that's Costa. And he did a good job. It's 3rd and 15. The Lions would love a 3-and-out here.
Yeah, this would be the defense has stepped up for the first couple of plays.
Absolutely. Looking sharper.
And the previous histories at halftime, they've always been a little sluggish getting started. So this is a
good sign.
Nice.
Nick Costa is a 6'3", 220-pound senior. He's right in the middle. Tewksbury with a 3rd and we'll call it 14.
Toss.
And Aylward is rushed. He fires. He's open. And the Lions couldn't get to him. And there's a fumble, and they pull it in.
Yep.
Completed pass. Number 44 was the receiver. It's Tewksbury, and that's Brian John Saunders. And Tewksbury's out of a big jam, and they almost had Aylward, but he escaped. Here's the replay. Take a look.
It was a nice hide. You'll see Saunders came kind of a crossing route from a slot on the right side, the defensive left, and dragged all the way across and just got lost in the traffic, and Aylward found him.
21-yard pickup to the 45. This is Matuvu. He picks up a yard, takes it to the 44-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and short 9, long 8.
Tackle made by number 58, Mike Russo.
And Mike Russo on the stop, junior linebacker. Key drive, I think, in this football game.
Yeah, the Lions have done a nice job. They gave up that one pass there, but let's see what they do here.
Oh, he dropped the snap. But,
Sullivan still has it.
Sullivan takes positive yardage out of kind of a broken play.
Yeah, he slipped out of the grab of Kevin Harrison, the linebacker, outside linebacker there, and was able to make something out of nothing. They picked up some good yardage. Picked up 7 yards, I believe.
That's correct. 7 takes it to the 41. Here's it is. Take a look.
You'll see him right here. He slips out of Harrison's grasp right there, number 22.
Right.
And,
finally, the tackle by Gillett.
Yep. Jackie Gillett making a nice play tonight.
In motion goes Matuvu. It's a toss sweep. It's Sullivan for the first down. And met out there and taken down by number 32 for the Lions. And that is Louis Hughes and number 9.
Jackie Palermo again.
Palermo again. He's had a lot of stops. Rob, I have said a minute ago, this is an important drive.
It's an important drive for Chelmsford to stop. If Tewksbury scores, they're up now by 2 scores. And that kind of puts Chelmsford's offense under the gun a little bit. So let's see if Chelmsford's defense can dig their heels in.
Toss this way. This is Matuvu picking up big chunks of tin. This is what we thought they might try to do.
All right, Mike Russo on the tackle.
It was just what I think Tewksbury saw. We saw the same thing, that they have strength, they can run it, and they don't need to be too fancy with it.
And Kevin Dick did a nice job for Tewksbury. Hooked our outside linebacker, sealed the corner.
2nd and 1. The ball is at the 22-yard line. The Lions would certainly like to find a turnover here someplace. Aylward taken down behind the line of scrimmage in a face mask.
Yep.
And that was the correct call.
Ball by number 10, Johnny Aylward. Tackle by number 15, Nick Costa.
Yeah, I didn't see. The Lions had some penetration, but just they
foul,
reached in
grabbing
with
the face mask. 15-yard penalty on the defense, first down.
And that was the correct call.
I'm surprised it's 15. I didn't think it was. I thought they had this discretion, but maybe there's just a rule change and it's automatically 15 now, not a 5.
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say one way or another because I don't know. That's something we'll have to find out, unless Rob knows.
It didn't look like a flagrant, a blatant.
Just to grab it, you don't have to like yank it or anything.
Rob says
just grabbing
it. Costs you 15.
Okay.
1st and 10 from the 11. Oh, that's a motion.
Yep. Procedure penalty.
Yep. So it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 16.
I believe this is.
Every little bit helps here.
Yeah. Kevin Dick on the false start there, trying to hook his end again. They were trying to toss sweep to the wide side left.
It comes straight to the line of scrimmage. About 5 minutes in the 3rd quarter. The Lions have yet to get the football. This has been a long drive by Tewksbury. Motion, Matuvo. Inside handoff. Lions stack it up pretty well. Right. Not really fooled on that play.
No, did a good job. Tom Casey, number 9, the ball carrier.
Kalenda there to make the stop. Senior, small nose guard, but he's a scrapper. It's going to be now a 2nd and 13. Let's see if the Lions can stand up tall here and make a stop. Aylward, Morse almost had, and they do have him now. Mike Russo fumbled it. The Lions may have it.
Yes, they recovered it.
And they have it. Wow, what a break. What a play by Michael.
Yeah, Michael came through. Good penetration, knocked the ball loose. And I believe the Lions recovered.
Good defensive call by the Lions. Let's see who has this. Chelmsford's got the football. Here it is. Take a look. Good stunt. Here's Russo, 58. Runs through, strips the ball. And now the scramble's on.
And
diving in there, I think might have been Kalenda, but I don't know for sure.
Is it Kalenda or Palermo?
Let's say it's Chelmsford, and we've got the ball.
Right.
We dodged a huge bullet. The ball is at the 19, 1st and 10. And this is Dioria. No, this is, yes, Dowry. It's Dowry out across the 45.
No, it is Dioria.
42. I thought it was 45. It's Dioria, his biggest pickup of the night.
Yeah.
Takes it from the 19 all the way out to the 47-yard line, a gain of about 28 yards.
Yeah, nice run. That gets the Lions out of a big hole there.
Boy, did it ever. And the Lions may be looking to establish their running game right now. D'Oria only had 26 yards in the first half, and he just surpassed that on one carry here. He is the tailback again. He has the football again, and he comes straight ahead, and the offensive line creates a great surge.
Pick up a good 5 yards there.
Rob, is that, you think, the strategy now?
You've tried a couple different things, and I think you're gonna beat them by going man on man, run the ball, throw it a couple times to mix them up, but you got to drive the ball down the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a second and 4, correct?
2nd and 5 on the board.
Okay. Yeah, it's about 5,
Yep.
4 or 5. We're across midfield. Lecken comes offset to the left. The Lions run to the right, and we've got a flag. And I don't know whether it's offside on one or the other. Let's see. Pickup of maybe 3.
Now the flag didn't come in until the ball was snapped.
Right, so that's why I think it's
may have been
offside.
a defensive offside.
Yeah.
And not a procedure.
We're going to find out from Bobby O'Reilly right now.
Yeah, it's against White. Oh, no, they're talking to Tewksbury.
Yeah, it's against the Lions.
We had an illegal formation.
Probably Lecken when he traded over.
5-yard penalty.
Didn't come up, didn't get up on the line.
Okay, that pushes the ball back now across the 50 to the 40, well, let's say 47-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 9, 10 yards. And those are the kinds of little things that have hurt both teams tonight, those little penalties.
Those are first game mistakes.
Yes.
You know, things that are definitely correctable. But
big possession for the Lions. Possessions are hard to get in this game. Each team seems to hold on to the football for a while.
Yeah, Tewksbury and Chump, they both had it just 3 times in the first half.
Good block. Camp Smith has the corner. Put the ball away, and he gets out of bounds. Oh, he was shoved late. But no flag. He picks up first down yardage. An excellent run by Jack Camp Smith across the 40 to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice little naked run there. Did a good job getting outside the contain. The contain really gave up. The defensive end here closed down very hard.
Boy, he did.
He didn't.
Went for the fake.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good fake in there by Dowry.
And that's
D'Oria.
Pickup of about 13 on that play for Camp Smith. 1st and 10, Chelmsford, ball at the 38-yard line. Rapidly moving third quarter. D'Oria straight ahead, still running. Good 4 yards there, I think, for D'Oria.
He's to the 35. 3-yard gain.
Joey Rosano blocking for him, doing a nice job there. Joey is a junior. He's a big one, Howie. He's 6'1", 245.
He's good size, Joey is, yes.
Here comes Dowry in now. Colicchio.
And, Stolke.
Yep, Thomas Stolke, number 2. Trying to take advantage of the fumble caused by Mike Russo and turn it into points. Camp Smith is driven deep, looking, throw it, and
out of bounds.
He's
out of bounds.
Wow, that's good play by Jack. Throw it where nobody could catch it, but if his guy couldn't. But we've got 3rd down, and we've got a Lion down on the field.
I think he's got a cramp.
Could be the way he's holding his toe.
Yeah.
That's 77. Yeah, that's Mr. Morse, Jonathan Morse.
17.
Thank you.
Devin Lecken.
Devin Lecken, and he's been banged up. Katie White, the trainer, is out there with him. He's had a little bit of leg problem earlier.
Yeah.
And he would be a big loss because he plays both ways.
Got a cramp.
But I think it's a cramp.
It's a calf, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I get them at night. Ronna says the whole neighborhood knows when I get one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Katie White is the trainer. She does yeoman's work with all the Chelmsford athletes, trying to work that cramp out of his leg. He is replaced by Del Driscoll, number 14. He is a 6'3", 255-pound junior, so the heir apparent, I would say, to the tight end situation.
Yeah, and they're both in on the solid formation, double tight ends.
Right. So we have a third, 7 yards. The ball is at the 35. Call the play, Rob.
On a 7-play drive coming up.
One is GT pass. That's their counter trade movement, and then you bootleg off of it, you throw it to an open tight end.
Okay, Coach, we'll see how you did.
I was looking at play action with Jack moving out of the pocket. You're right.
We got a couple of coaches.
He's in the pistol, though. Might be a dash. No.
Screen, Palicchio,
still too high.
And incomplete.
See, Jack is throwing that ball as he's running backward. He's not stepping into his throw. So the ball is sailing on him, and Palicchio is not the tallest guy in the world.
And in his defense a little bit, he is being rushed a lot, but you're right, Howard. He is kind of retreating when he's throwing it.
Also, for the first time in history, we actually have a slope to the field. So Camsmith is actually the top of the hill.
I see.
Rob makes a good point. The field is crowned a little bit in the middle, so he's at the top of the hill throwing down the hill.
The drainage, right. So
huge play in this drive, in this game. 12-6 lead for Tewksbury. 4th down for the Lions. They rush. They fumble.
That's a fumble.
That's a fumble. And Tewksbury, no, they called incomplete.
Called it incomplete.
Called it an incomplete pass.
Okay.
Tewksbury just sent their entire football team after Jack that time, and he had no chance whatsoever, and he got hammered. Not a thing he could do about that. Maybe, I'm not sure if we have that replay. So a very promising drive by the Lions goes by the boards, and Tewksbury takes over for their second possession of the third quarter. There's Mike Marshall, Lenny Rapone in the shorts, part of the Lion coaching staff.
Yeah, I think the Lions were trying to set up a screen there, and that's why Jack was rushed, but the screen was very slow setting up.
And not much again, and we've got another flag, and this could be another face mask or holding. Holding.
I think this is holding on Tewksbury, yes.
Nice job again by the Lion defense. Calenda, Russo, and Costa. Combination. That's going to send Tewksbury. Probably the Lions will take that penalty, Rob, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
He agrees, then they're going to march him back.
On the offense.
Yeah, with time running down, this is a field position game now.
Yep.
Especially with the Lions are down to score, they want to back Tewksbury up as much as possible. And
so it's going to be 2nd and 20, and that does take some of that run first, pass second idea out of the game.
If I were Tewksbury, I would want to try to go for something big after a stop like that, and I think Chelmsford just needs to be aware of that.
Quick screen.
Screen to Dick.
No.
No, that's
it
is Dick. Yep. And he gets back most of that yardage. Picks up about 15 to the 40-yard line.
Tackle with Mike Russo.
Mike a little slow getting up. A little bit dinged. He's limping just slightly. Tewksbury's gone to the hurry up now. They're not going to huddle. 2nd and 10. They screen it to the other side, and a good crackback block.
With Sullivan, yes.
And Sullivan on that side, and he picks up first down yardage to the 50, and Tewksbury has gone into the hurry up mode. Two passes to the flat, and they picked up more than first down yardage. Here's a picture of these. Look at these three people.
Look at these
four
three
people.
handsome-
We got to move Ronna down just a little bit.
We have a rose between three
Yeah.
thorns here, sitting right here in the bottom of the screen.
My goodness, what a group of guys.
I know.
Girls.
Ronna's hiding.
She's hiding behind the gentleman.
Behind the post, the gentleman and the computer screen.
We'll get her later. Handoff straight ahead, big hole, big running room. And just blasting ahead that time. Sullivan again.
I think it was number 9, Casey, that time. Rosano, is it? Casey, Tom Casey.
Tom Casey, first down.
Number 9, Tom Casey with the carry.
To the 31-yard line.
Number 9, Alex Palermo.
Rapidly moving now in the third quarter.
All right, under a minute.
Coach Rich has a good record against Tewksbury in his 17 years. He's 11 wins and 5 losses. They did not play one of the years, so he's done well. But Tewksbury has presented problems the past few years for the Lions. First and 10, 31-yard line. Toss. And I thought going down. Matavo gets it to the 15, 14-yard line. Another first down.
Lecken has another cramp.
Lecken's cramped up again, and he's angry with himself. But that's painful.
Yeah.
First down at the 15.
I think he's more angry because he knows with the timeout he's going to have to sit out a play.
Yeah. He's a scrapper. Here it is. Matavo just gave it the leg and ran through that tackle. Number 54, Matt Daly.
Matt Daly on the tackle there.
End of the third quarter with the score. Tewksbury 12, Tewksbury 6, but they're on the Lion 15-yard line and they are driving. So a good third quarter for Tewksbury. Chelmsford had a promising drive, but it ended on downs, and they were not able to score. So Tewksbury now is looking to put what I think would be a real big touchdown on the board.
Yes.
We're going to take a break. We'll discuss it.
Pants. I am folding the pants. Do they go on my head?
Everyday moments can become teaching moments because learning starts long before school does. Give your child the start they need at bornlearning.org.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
Bruce 5, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Ann Russo. The Fabulous Five.
Oh, yeah.
The Fab Five.
Fab Five.
From Alumni Stadium, here come the Lions defensively. And if there's ever a time for a defensive stop on 1st and 10 at the 15,
this is it.
I think the game is somewhat on the line here. Not impossible, but this is a big moment in this game. There's a great look at the field turf.
Yes, good.
It is just beautiful. It's nice to walk on. I'm sure the athletes are enjoying playing on it as well.
It's a nice fast track.
Aylward hands it off. Matavo. Big hole. He's going to score. 15-yard touchdown for Eddie Matavo. And Tewksbury is now on the scoreboard again, making it 18-6.
62-yard drive. 7 plays.
The 2 key plays were the flanker catches.
Quick screens, both sides.
Right.
Yep, to Dick and Matavo. Sullivan, I think.
Yeah, Dick and Sullivan. Here's the touchdown. Virtually untouched.
Yeah, break tackle there, but he's a good runner, good blocking up front.
Well executed play for the touchdown. They're going to go for 2 here. Firing to the corner of the end zone and caught for the Dick pulls it in over the smaller Chelmsford defender, Alex Palermo. They add the two-point conversion, so it's a 20-6 lead, 10:52 to play in the fourth quarter. Tewksbury is going to win a lot of football games this year before the season is over.
Absolutely. They're very well coached. They've got some tremendous athletes. They really execute well. And they have a varied offense, a quick defense.
Rob, the Tewksbury execution in that drive was almost flawless.
Well, they had a couple of chances in the second half. We had a good stop by Chelmsford's defense.
Yeah.
We talked about earlier, Chelmsford offense has to capitalize, and you gave Tewksbury that second shot, and they made it stick.
Yeah, they did. I have 62 yards in 6 plays. So they were
pretty good
10-yard average.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Miskell is the kicker. Dioria and Andre are back deep for the Lions.
They got to move up. They're inside the 20. They should be up about the 24.
Yeah, this kid is a mystery kicker. I'm not sure they know what to expect out of him, really.
Right.
If they have one weakness that we've seen tonight, it's obviously in the kicking game, and that's something that I'm sure they'll work on.
All right.
And that's pretty good high, nice spiral to Andre at the 15. Straight up the middle, and he takes it to the 25, and Tewksbury covered the kick extremely well.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Casey, the tackler on the kickoff. Chelmsford has a long field now at the 25, 1st and 10. And I think fairly critical that they put some points on the board in this drive.
They have 3 wides coming in, plus Colicchio, so there's 4 wide receivers. Dioria is out.
So they look like they're going to put the ball in the air, and we have a whistle for a timeout.
I think it's that substitution.
Substitution rule again.
Dioria didn't get off the field before they broke the huddle.
Yep. So it's 1st and 15.
Yeah.
Any idea number of penalties, Ronna, on the Lions? We're working on that. We'll see if we can get it for you. It's been a number. They're firing it deep, and it's caught by Colicchio, and he has, one.
Yeah, nice job.
Big completion from the 20 to the 30-yard completion. Cam Smith to Colicchio. And he is a good receiver.
Yes, he is. He did an excellent job to battle Kevin Dick for that ball. He had to kind of reach over the bigger defender.
And Dick is coming off the field.
Yeah,
he's limping a little bit. I
turned his ankle a little bit on that. They got tangled up, I think, when he was.
Don't think it's serious. 8 penalties they have for 47 yards. So that's something the Lions will have to work on this week, too.
I think he cramped up.
They're going to go after him again. Oh, nice try. They went after the new guy. Good coverage.
27. It's Rosado.
Rosado looking for Andre. Lions haven't scored since the first quarter, their first drive of the game, and that's when they scored. They will return next Friday night to host the Grey Ghosts of Westford Academy.
Under a new coach?
Yes, have a new football coach over there. And then we celebrate, get your turkeys ready, folks.
That's right.
Friday the 20th of September. Believe it or not, it's Thanksgiving with Bill Ricker. So have an early turkey dinner and come out and watch Bill Ricker and the Lions.
Right.
And a timeout by Tewksbury this time. And I think they're going to take a full timeout.
Full timeout.
Rob, what do the Lions need to do? What they're trying?
Just what they're trying.
I think they need to come away with a score. I'm not sure they have to go for all the marbles all at once. There's plenty of time. 10 minutes is a lot of time. Yeah. So be patient, do your thing, get a score out of this drive, then have your defense come up big and then get the ball back and try to end the game.
It looks like the Lions are trying to go for home run passes instead of maybe a controlled passing game to move the chains and, you know, throw it in front of the defenders.
Yeah, you're right. You're both right. There's 10 minutes left. I mean, a score is important, but you don't need to get it all in one play.
Right, right.
And get that score. Turnovers can certainly happen.
Rob mentioned early in the game about during the preseason, the Lions have shown a real good screen game.
Yes.
And we haven't really tried to utilize the quick outside screen in a while. I think the first quarter we showed it, but not since then.
Okay, 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Cam Smith stands tall in the pocket and he's taken down. Just didn't have that much time.
Oh, I don't know. He was looking for a certain receiver and he was covered. He pulled the ball down and then the protection broke down on him.
Good tackle by Brett Morris. So it's a 3rd and 13 now for the Lions.
This is
rolling right. Cam Smith firing, caught, first down. Yep. And nice play, cutting in front of the defender, number 20.
Brian Carey. He's filling in there for Kevin Dick at the moment.
And that's a big, big first down to the 36-yard line.
And there's that comeback or sideline route that I'd like to see more of in this control type of pass offense. Move the chains.
1st and 10, Chelmsford, 36-yard line. D'Auria back in the football game.
I think those type of patterns are definitely set up because they've been trying to go deep most of the evening. So.
And especially with the new guy, I think if they can identify where he is, and right now he's got Colicchio.
Yep.
Looks like he might be getting a little help out there, but at the moment he's got a man-to-man.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Bruce. Yeah.
Lions look the other way.
Stunt.
Cam Smith fires.
Oh!
Intercepted, and the sideline is gone. D'Auria, the only one. And they caught him. Boy,
Cam Smith on the catch, on the tackle.
Picked off by number 3 for Tewksbury, and that is James Sullivan, who has had a terrific football game tonight, both sides of the ball. First interception of the season for Jack, and he has had a very fine football game throwing the ball. He's done a nice job.
Yeah.
We just talked about how Chelmsford has to score, and you know these mistakes early on.
He's trying to get
rid
of the ball.
Trying to kind of get the offense squared away. And in this case, he tried to force the ball. This is a case I think you throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, at first I thought that's what he was trying to do, but in the replay you could see he was trying to hit Dell Driscoll, and
it also take a look over there at the fact that you had man-to-man coverage on Colicchio with
on the other
substitute
side.
On the other side.
Right.
And I think that might have. Tewksbury's taken its 2nd time out of the second half. They have a 1st and 10 at the 24. 9 minutes, 7 seconds to play in a game that is definitely going their way at the moment. Just very quickly, in the high school football situation this year, the Lions will play 7 scheduled games, attempting to get into a playoff system. If they do, they will start playing. They will play an additional 3 games, and 2 opponents to be announced. And that's the way the entire state will go this year, football-wise. Aylward keeps it. and picks up pretty good yardage down to the 15-yard line.
And regardless of whether they make the playoffs or not, they still play Bill Ricker on Thanksgiving.
That's correct. That's correct.
So there could be a 1 week or a 2 week hiatus.
Yeah, they will play 3 games whether they win them or not.
Okay.
Whether they get in the playoffs or not. They're going to get 3 more games. But they could very well be games that have no playoff implication. Right. This is
Casey
with the ball carrier. Casey is also a very quick, explosive back. He takes the ball to the 5-yard line. Let's see where they are. Yeah, they're at the 5. First and goal at the 5. I know in talking with the Lion coaches all week long, they were very respectful of the Tewksbury football team.
Oh, yeah.
They have been in the playoffs the past 2 seasons, and they're reaping the benefits of that experience. Handoff, Casey.
He's in.
Hit and scores. So Tewksbury now has its 4th touchdown of the night. They are up by a score of 26-6, and they have broken this game open in the second half, in the 4th quarter, actually, with 2 scores. And they will attempt to add the 27th point of the game. The kicker is, once again, Mitchell Miskell. That Miskell is the key here, I think. And he kicks this one through. He blasts this one through, so it's 27-6 now. Tewksbury with about 8 minutes to play in this football game, and now the Lions are in an enormous hole.
Well,
we're going to take a break. We'll see if we can find a way to get out of that enormous hole.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, bubble on Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, sparkle snacks Sunday.
All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot. 60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Home games Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday.
Eat well and move a lot.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday.
All the healthy children, all the healthy children. Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
All right, here we are. We're back with Bruce Byam, we being Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Rousseau, and a cast of thousands. Lions were assessed a penalty on the extra point, so Tewksbury will be kicking off from the Chelmsford 45-yard line. And Peoria and Andre back deep again, and the wind is sort of gone out of the sails of the Lions right now.
Well, it'd be nice to have a good return here. Down 21, they got the work cut out for him.
And this is a big kick. It's into the end zone and out of the end zone. So I think those first couple of kicks were deliberately designed to not give Johnson a chance to run it back. They will get the ball now at the 20. Is it the 25 this year or the 20? It's the 20. Yep, it's the 20, 1st and 10. With 7:52 to play. And I have to say that I am very impressed with the opponent that Chelmsford is facing tonight.
Yeah, this was a not a cakewalk. This was a tough opener for the Lions.
Yeah.
And for Tewksbury as well. The Lions have played well. They just have not been able to stop the excellent team that Tewksbury brought over.
Yeah, exactly. Cam Smith is in the pistol set. He runs to his left. He looks to throw it. He's got nowhere to go with it. He is taken down by number 72 for Tewksbury, who flushed him. That's Ethan Eloy.
72 and 44 also in on that tackle.
72, Eloy is a junior. A lot of juniors on this football team.
44, John Saunders called his name a couple of times tonight.
Sure. This is a loss of 10. It's 2nd and 20 now for the Lions. Clock is moving. Tewksbury will be playing, I'm not sure who their opponent is next week. I didn't see it, so I can't tell you who it is, but they're going to, as I said, win some games. Completed pass over the middle to Joey Rosano.
Joey Rosano.
His first catch of the season.
Joey Rosano was slow to get up there. He took a good hit.
He did. It's a 3rd and 8 for the Lions. Credit to Coach Brian Aylward and his staff for putting together an excellent game plan. He's got an excellent football team. Out and a little bit behind Andre. It's going to be a 4th down and a punting situation for the Lions. So Dowry and friends will come on to kick this one away. There is one of our famous camera crew, Mr. Craig.
A shout out to the team for the all the people in Chelmsford Telemedia tonight, Bruce. The first game of the year, they've done an excellent job.
Boy, they picked up right where they left off,
they
don't
have.
They never need any pre-game work. They just do a great job.
Right. Yeah.
So the Lions didn't have the punt team really ready, so they had to take a timeout there. And it's going to, I think Coach Rich is calling the entire team together. Yes, the entire team together. And he wants to talk to them about, you don't get down now. You don't pack this in. You play.
Right.
And you play hard.
There's a lot of time left in this game. You know, over 6 minutes.
Yeah, you continue to play hard, and you play Chelmsford football.
You know, they're going to have to punt. Tewksbury's going to get field position, perhaps even on the Chelmsford side of the 50. So they've got to knuckle down here for the last couple of possessions and not give up another score. Walk off the field with their head up.
This is for the future right now.
Right.
We're talking, you're right. He's coaching for next week, for the next few weeks. And I think it was a good timeout, good strategy. It's hard when you put in all that preseason work.
Right.
You know, you go away to camp, you work hard, you practice hard, the coaches work hard, and it just doesn't go your way. But that's sports, and sometimes that's life.
Right. That's like our 18 holes of golf. Not every drive goes where we want it to.
Never goes our way. All right, here's Dowry to punt it.
Wheels on the 50.
Todd has punted well tonight. He kicks it away from the Tewksbury receiver, and he gets an excellent roll. It'll roll dead on about the 38. And Rob, did you think that that's Coach Rich's strategy in that timeout?
You had, half your punt team was sitting on the bench, not paying attention. And, I think that's what some of the things about a team that's kind of young is you know, you got to get the experience. You got to realize you got to be in the game. Really, 6 minutes is an awful lot of time, and I've seen Chelmsford score, you know, several touchdowns in that amount of time. So it's not over, and it's a very long season, and we're not even in the league yet for the playoff situation. So he kind of woke him up.
Straight ahead handoff to Casey on the 30 dive, similar to the Chelmsford play, picked up 9 yards.
Ball's carried by number 9.
Tewksbury certainly hasn't thrown in the towel and just play out the game. They're still being aggressive, and they're running the clock, obviously, but their goal is to score another time.
Sure.
They'd like to put more points on the board.
Yeah.
He has his first unit still there. And they're playing as if the game were 0-0.
Aylward in the pistol here.
He keeps it himself. Has first down yardage to the 50-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 for Tewksbury. Costa again, one of the tacklers. Nick has had an excellent night tonight. There have been some bright lights for the Lions, even though the score hasn't gone their way. There have been some people who have acquitted themselves very well.
All right, I was impressed with Alex Palermo tonight.
Yep.
He did an excellent job in the corner. Colicchio did well. I thought the offensive line, they were a work in progress. Coach Giambacca has a few things that he'll be able to correct.
Oh, nice stop, holding on to the jersey.
A jersey tackle there,
Yeah,
number 50 for the Lions.
Costa again,
Nick
and
Costa.
Charlie Kalenda. Yeah.
50, Nick Costa in on the stop.
I heard today on one of the radio talk shows that some of the professional athletes used to put that spray stuff that they put on pans, cooking pans on their jerseys.
Pam?
Yeah, Pam. And so they couldn't, or Vaseline, so they would
slide
slip
right off.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly. That is illegal, of course, but I guess some people were doing it.
Yeah.
2nd and 5. The ball at the 45 of Chelmsford. Under 4 minutes to play. Oh, they have a motion.
Yes.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Back to the 50-yard line. I'm a little surprised that he still has his first unit there with, you know, you don't want to take any chances of injury. I know the kids want to play, but
yeah,
you got a long season to go. Want to keep people healthy. The Tewksbury offensive line, I think, we haven't said too much about them, but they played well tonight.
They have. They've blocked
Yes.
very well. You can see them talking, communicating.
Yep. Excellent unit. Coming out to the outside, that's Sullivan.
Yeah.
And he picks up about 6.
Number 3, James Sullivan with the run.
And the Hamilton there, number 79, led through the hole for Sullivan. Does a nice job pulling and leading the play on the trap.
He picked up actually about 8, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. Jackie Gillette, the tackler. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Tewksbury in a tight formation. Handoff straight ahead. First down.
Yep.
Good first down pickup.
Casey on the carry.
Ball is to number 9, Tom Casey.
Charlie Kalenda, the tackler. And Louis Hughes. 2 minutes to play. And Tewksbury, I think, will no doubt just keep doing what they're doing. Now they're taking out some of their starters and replacing them.
Yeah.
They have a lot to look forward to. I know their season will probably, will no doubt enter playoff time, and they could go long into playoff time.
Right, they certainly can.
Handoff, not much there. Costa on a tackle, along with Russo. Flag on the play.
On the tackle, number 50, Nick Costa, and number 77, Jonathan Morse.
Coach Elwood's going to make a quarterback change as well, I believe. Not yet.
So that's going to give the Tewksbury Redmen a first down on the face mask. And that takes the ball down to the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Sophomore Brett Morris is going in at quarterback, number 11.
This is your quarterback for next year, folks. Number 11.
Yeah.
That's how he said, a sophomore. And I bet there are going to be some games where he will play.
And he's left-handed, I noticed in pregame.
Executes the handoff. Ball carried by number
21, I believe.
21, that's a new number. James Hurdle.
Ball's carried by number 21, James Hurdle.
Picked up a yard, and we're under a minute. This may be the final play of the football game, folks. The Lions are going to lose it 27-6. They scored on the opening drive, but they couldn't score any more points.
All right.
Bright spots for the Lions.
Certainly our skilled people are up there with the tops in the state. And, you know, we showed some promise on defense. We made a tough stop when it was just 12-6. The offense sputtered a little bit, but you know what? It's early in the season, and I see good things with Dioria running the ball and Jack throwing the ball and Calicchio catching the ball with Andre. So there's some bright spots.
Yeah, defense, I thought Palermo played very well. Mike Russo, right? Mike made some nice, caused a fumble.
Costa as well.
Costa, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. So they're young, but they're going to. They've got a game under their belt now. They'll feel they're going to be down, but they'll bounce back and get ready for next week with Westford. And that's a home game here, 7 o'clock.
Yes, it is. The first three this year are here at Alumni Stadium. We hope you'll be able to come on see us, watch the football game. Congratulations to Tewksbury. We're as advertised, a fine football team, and they will be successful.
Right.
For the Lions, they will regroup, and you'll see a real solid effort, I think, next Friday night out of Chelmsford as well.
Absolutely. I think congratulations to Tewksbury as well. They played very well. They executed. They threw, ran well, played good, solid, quick defense. And the Lions showed some bright spots. And I think that Coach Rich has some things that he can work with and work on. And the players will be up and ready to go, as you said, Bruce, next week.
Thanks to everybody in the truck, Tom Peterson, Dan Silvia, cast of many people down there. They work hard. They work many hours. They give up a lot of time in order to make this event happen. We congratulate them. We thank you for watching. For Howie Neal, for Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Ann Russo, good night, and hopefully we'll see you next Friday night.